Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy AD, and that's all day. And I'm in the spot today, finna talk about something a little different. Today, I want to talk a little bit about Pokemon and how Pokemon to me is one of the best RPGs of all time. Now, before anybody get mad at me or anything, I want to let you know that I said one of. I didn't say it was the best, but I believe it definitely deserves more than what some people. I mean, we already understand that Pokemon has a great following and has been around for a while, but it's a lot of gamers out here who feel like it's too kiddie or it's childish or maybe that it's not that complex or it's not that good, and I kind of disagree with them. I kind of do. And again, I played many RPGs from many different franchises. I grew up, RPGs was one of the main games I played growing up. Besides fighting games growing up, it was RPG. And me being young, I had plenty of time. This was before you had to worry about working and all of that. I had plenty of time to sit back and play these RPGs all day long if I wanted to. And it's something I done beat more than once. Hold on one second. Let me grab. I had to get my little Pikachu out, little gangster Pikachu with the little headband on. But yeah, man, I just, and it's sad to me because it'll be people who are gamers, like who consider themselves to be real gamers, but then they'll look at a game like Pokemon and be like, huh? See, me, I consider myself to be a real gamer. Why? Because to me, a real gamer is somebody who's willing to at least give something a try and at least find an appreciation in everything. A real gamer can find appreciation in all genres, not just sports games, not just RPGs, not about just in games in general. And I think that would help them, because some people could say, "Oh, I'm a real gamer," but clearly there's a whole set of games and genres that are probably good, but they won't even pick up because they feel some type of way about it. Like, really? I don't know. I like to buy games that I really like and prefer, but I also really love to buy the ones that I don't know about and ones that I just knew I didn't have. Like, that was just as fun as buying games that you already own. And Pokemon, it deserves more credit, man. It does. It's a very good game. For those who never really got into Pokemon, see, I've been playing it ever since the very first one. I played Pokemon since Red and Blue, Gold and Silver. Now, the newer ones I haven't played like that. I played some of the newer ones. I played the ones on the DS. I'm trying to get into the ones on the 3DS right now. I played the newer one on the Eevee one on the Switch. I haven't played Sword and Shield, but I done looked up plenty of reviews and gameplay on Sword and Shield. So I done played a lot of Pokemon, and I know exactly how real it can get. And I just consider it to be one of the best RPGs that just some people still haven't gotten with because they just, again, in my honest opinion, I don't think Pokemon is childish at all. Because if you really wanted to become good at that game, most kids probably can. Like if you really want to be a good experienced trainer and be great at battling, I bet you most kids or young kids or who like Pokemon will not win. Okay, because the thing about Pokemon is extremely deep. It is. It's a very deep game. I mean, just look at how many of them it is. I mean, even before it was as many Pokemon out as what it is now, it was still always a deep game. And what made Pokemon so dope is that every Pokemon could be individual. Like, yeah, you could have two Pokemon of the same level, but it would still be things different about them, or they could just know different moves. That's what made Pokemon so dope to me is the fact that you can get them all, train them however which way you want to, and try to get the best one and set them up in the best way. And that's what made it so, a lot of people consider Pokemon to be almost like a chess game because you never know sometimes what your opponent may do, and you're always trying to think about what your opponent may have or how they'll use it. Now, I will admit, one part about Pokemon that probably people don't like that a lot of RPGs do kind of favor more is the stories. Because the Pokemon, I mean, to me, the cartoon was good, but the games, yeah, the games do kind of lack story. Like, they have stories, But right, they're not as impelling as thrilling as some of these other game stories. Some games can really go real hard and deep with the story, but Pokemon doesn't go so deep in the stories. But the Pokemon itself is what has the depth. And again, there still is a story. There still is things to do. But the most funnest part to me about Pokemon is actually trying to get every single one and using them however you want, and trying to make the best team in the builds that you can make. And that's why I say it's not really a kiddie game, because to learn all the types and learn all the matchups and to learn all the moves and what they do and to learn how they work, because again, the game has depth. It's stuff that I haven't even explained yet that make the Pokemon even more detailed, like having IVs and EVs, and stuff like that, and how you can add extra points to their strength, and how Pokemon have natures and they have characteristics will also play into what will be really good on them, what's really bad on them, besides the fact of what they're already meant to have, because Pokemon are already set to have certain stats, but it could be altered, based off what type of breed they were. That's another thing about Pokemon that was cool that I used to like breeding them. You could breed them, try to breed the best one, and raise them from little, basically like babies, to grown, mature things that can tear stuff up, It's really fun, a really fun game, man. And the fact that there is so many Pokemon makes it even funner, because it kind of doesn't make the game stale. It's always something new to get and something to grab onto. And honestly, eventually you'll just start remembering it. Once you gain a liking and an understanding of it, eventually all that stuff that seems complex is just gonna just start being in your memory banks. You're gonna start remembering everything, which helps you play the game better. Once you start remembering stuff, then you'll really be like, oh well, I know what to do and I know how to do it, and I'm always trying to get my goal, because that's what makes Pokemon so dope. It's always about a goal. That's why Pokemon games never really get too cheap in price, besides the crazy spinoffs. And even some of the crazy spinoffs are worth a lot of money, because it's like always something to do in Pokemon. Like even after you beat the game, it's still a lot of work to do and things to do. And another thing that makes Pokemon so great is it's an even funner game to play when you're playing with other people. Like playing it alone is pretty fun, but when you're playing it with people and against people, and you're trading with people and battling people, even online, that makes it even more funner, because it's very competitive. And that's what's cool about it. But you could do things your own way and just look for your own style, man. That's how I look at it, and just use what you like and just do the best and just learn. It's always good to learn. But I didn't want to make this video too long. I just wanted to do something a little different, just talk about video games, and I just wanted to show a little credit to Pokemon, because Pokemon is one of the best RPGs to me that just doesn't get a lot of credit like that. And people clearly like it and still play it, but again, it's a lot of people out here who will claim to be real gamers and true gamers, but never ever played Pokemon and never seen what it was about. That's just kind of weird to me. A game that's been around for so long, that was as popular as it was, and you just never really. I mean, man, I don't know, but I guess to each his own. We all have our likes and dislikes, but I guess maybe in the future I'll make more videos like this about other games and genres, and I'll basically talk to you guys later. So I hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Peace out.